Shout out again to all those people who hate my guts, but is sitting in a quiet place listening to my show. You are obsessed and sick.
What's good, gang? Welcome back to another show with August with the Shade. Now, let's go ahead and get into some tea. Today, we're going to be talking about Doechii, Nicki Minaj, Jay-Z, as well as Beyonce, okay? Let's go ahead and get into it. Now, first off, I want to start off with the Grammys, okay? I want to get into how the Grammys have just been this weird... I don't know, it's just not the same. I remember when I used to watch the Grammys back in the day, and I would see people win Grammys, you would just see people that were, really, really working hard, people that really, really, cared about music win these Grammys. But now this award has become the most, sought-after thing in the industry. And now it's everybody has to, if you are in the industry and you know different record labels, they're paying for each other. You know what I'm saying? It's like a favor for a favor or something like that. It's not about talent anymore. I want you guys to listen to what Eminem said about the Grammys.
To who they want to give it to. They give it to their darlings, the fucking, this got critical acclaim, but it sold 2 records. It ain't about always what you sell. I get that, Vanilla Ice, I understand. You know what I'm saying? But there comes a point where when an overwhelming something comes along that has this wave and impact on music.
So for just listening to that, I just, have made my own opinion about, how I feel about the Grammys now. And I just feel like it's not credible, and just seeing how the Grammys went this year was just a little weird, okay? Now, I'm not throwing any shade at anybody that won or nothing like that, but I do feel like Chris Brown, out of all of the people, he deserved his award. Sabrina Carpenter deserved her award. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people deserved their award that night. But one person that, my opinion, that did not deserve their award was Doechii. And... for all of the reasons, I want to tell you, you know what I'm saying? I think Doechii is an amazing artist, you know what I'm saying? I've liked Doechii before Doechii even was mainstream. I thought Doechii was really dope because she carried a Nicki Minaj aesthetic. Of course, as a barb, we all love the girls that copy Nicki Minaj or have some type of inspiration, okay? Especially when they're loving Nicki Minaj and you are inspired by Nicki, and we see that, right? But as time went on, you know what I'm saying, after the whole Megan and Nicki Minaj thing, Doechii goes and unfollows Nicki Minaj. And when she goes and unfollows Nicki Minaj, we all wait a minute, hold up. This not the same girl that is literally copying everything that Nicki does. From all of the Roman aesthetic, you know what I'm saying, from the growling and all of that. She drops this song, Denali's River, and she's literally at the end of the song and I'm just like, wait, what? Do y'all not know how Nicki Minaj was scrutinized because she was changing her voices in songs? How people was like, why is she doing that? Now you girls think that it's cool, and now they're giving Grammys to girls that sell 11,000 copies in the first week. Girl, that is a problem. First off, Nicki Minaj sold 228K in the first week. So how is it that Nicki Minaj didn't have the best album of the year, okay? And you guys give it to someone that hasn't even, the album isn't even gold. You're y'all, the album isn't even gold, and they have already gave this girl a Grammy, okay? And not only did they give her a Grammy, but they allowed another artist by the name of Cardi B to step on the stage and hand her the award. It was so weird. Cardi B stood up there acting like she was some legend in the game, you know what I'm saying? You're not even the first black girl to win that, you know what I'm saying? It was Lauryn Hill. This is the second black girl to win that, so really you don't even matter, you know what I'm saying? You might matter for your people, but you don't really matter for our people, you feel me? It's no shade. So in regards of her being a black woman getting that award, yes, that is amazing, but selling 11,000 copies in the first week, even Cardi B should sit back and think to herself wait, something's not right. But of course they don't, because anything to go against Nicki Minaj, that's what they do, you know what I'm saying? They got to go against Nicki Minaj in any way. They're going to always be on their side, you know what I'm saying? So of course Cardi didn't go and look at the numbers. Of course Cardi probably don't even know none of the songs by Doechii, you know what I'm saying? But she was able to walk up there in her Cavalli dress and and hand that girl that award. And not only did she not mention Nicki Minaj, knowing that she steals her aesthetic, got on stage, did a whole performance, imitating, you know what I'm saying? And it just felt a little weird. And I just feel like Jay-Z and Beyonce, y'all don't sit back and y'all don't think to yourself, dang, Nicki Minaj has really inspired all of these girls. All of the girls from Megan Thee Stallion to Doechii, right? To Cardi B and everybody else. Why is it that we are not advocating for Nicki Minaj to have a Grammy? Jay-Z, you went to the Grammys and you talked about how, your wife never had gotten an award for the best album of the year. And this year she finally gets it. Why y'all not trying to help other people? Beyonce is so overrated for the fact that she has 33 Grammys and she couldn't even give Nicki Minaj or anybody else one. You couldn't sacrifice one of your Grammys for somebody else like Nicki Minaj has been in the game for a long time. It just bothers me. The musical politics is just so different nowadays, and I really blame Jay-Z, because Jay-Z was supposed to be on our side. You know what I'm saying? I felt like he was the one that's supposed to come into the Grammys and really change things for hip hop. But really, I feel like he has made certain artists seem bigger than what they are. Because Megan Thee Stallion, because she has 3 Grammys, now she walks around here acting like she's some big shot when she's really not. You know what I'm saying? She can't even sell over 100K in the first week. So that already is a problem. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say Doja Cat doesn't deserve her Grammy, because out of all of them, Doja does deserve her Grammy because she's very artistic, you know what I'm saying? Artistically creative, right? But for the rest of the girls, I just don't see that. I feel like it's all just a plot. They're all just trying to do it to get Nicki Minaj mad. And especially when Cardi B won Best Rap Album of the Year and was handed her award by Kendrick Lamar, okay? Look at how Kendrick Lamar won all of these awards just to go against Drake. Guys, y'all not seeing the plot. Y'all not seeing what's really going on in music. We really need to take a step back and start realizing that, hey, first off, things are starting to change. And it is because of Beyonce and Jay-Z. I do not like them being the gatekeepers of the music industry because it's starting to look very weird. It's starting to look like we just letting people pass through it so that we can continue to keep going through it, because really, nobody really cares about what Jay-Z puts out. So nobody really cares about his music anymore. So now it's all about him trying to sabotage all of the artists that he has once worked with. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's a little messed up. And I think that I hate the fact that Nicki Minaj has to always be the butt of the joke when it's time for the Grammys because of her standing up for herself. And I feel like all of you girls should take heed, because one day when you want to speak up for yourself and you decide that you want to stand up on your 10 toes and stand up to the people that's of the Grammys or anybody else, and they choose to blackball you and not give you any other awards or anything like that, you're going to be looking the same way. So you need to remember that, especially for my girls that's outspoken. So before you sit there and try to judge Nicki Minaj for not having a Grammy, I want you to think to yourself, would you rather be walking around here in a circus doing what they tell you to do, or literally having more money? Because Grammys or anything like that doesn't give you money. Like, it just gives you a little status. It doesn't really give you money. You understand what I'm saying? And then the fact that Doechii comes out right afterwards, right? Let's talk about this. Doechii comes out right afterwards and she starts dissing Nicki Minaj. I don't care what anybody say. If you listen to this song, the girl is dissing Nicki Minaj. Like, why after you do a Grammy or you get a Grammy, you're throwing shade at Nicki? Like, I don't care what nobody say, y'all. This girl is throwing shade. Like, of course you better bow down. What you mean? You better have bowed down, especially if you're walking around here trying to be a copycat of Nicki Minaj. You better bow down. Like, you better be on your knees, girl. What you mean? Like, I don't understand I don't understand. You should be on your knees when it comes to that, especially if you are literally using all of Nicki Minaj's mannerisms to make yourself famous, love. That really, really bothers me. But listen, I want to know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think Doechii was throwing shade at Nicki Minaj, or she was just talking? You know what I'm saying? You know how they gonna always say, oh, she wasn't throwing shade at Nicki? Please, okay? Y'all, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments what you think about Doechii. Do you think that Doechii will last for a long time? Or do you think Doechii is a copycat Nicki Minaj? We will get to it more in the comments, y'all. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm out.